This is the third generation Suzuki Swift Sport. Looks good in it. Packs a sweet turbo engine, weighs under a ton, has all the right ingredients for a warm hatch. Gregory called dibs on the Swift Sport, but he had other cars to review. I am so glad that Greg has passed on the Suzuki Swift Sport for me to review, because otherwise, I would have missed this gem of a car. I haven't felt this excited driving a modern car in a very long time. It just lights up all your driving senses with every throttle input, every turn of the wheel, and this is perhaps my biggest surprise of 2022. Alright, let's break things down into segments, starting with the engine. Headline figures are a 1.4 litre 4-cylinder turbo petrol engine, 140 horsepower, 240 Nm of torque, 0 to 100 based on a WapCar 0 to 100 test, 7.6 seconds. Honestly, nothing to shout about, but from the driver's seat, where I'm seated, it definitely feels much faster than 7.6 seconds. Engine response is akin to a very powerful naturally aspirated mill. Response is quick, power delivery is linear, and most importantly, it has healthy reserves as your tachometer approaches to the red line. Oh, this is a very sweet engine and I love the character of it. Because the Swift Sport is a mere 970 kilograms featherweight in today's world, it's a wonderfully chuckable car. Steering is meaty, incredibly responsive, and also communicative. The chassis is also very obedient, happily dances with you, yet doesn't rebel when you choose a poorly paved roads. It's just set up beautifully. The entire package is just so manageable, yet has enough poke to keep things interesting. Parents who are thinking of buying your college-going teen a Golf GTI, don't. I feel that this is a much safer option, and I reckon no less fun. This little car makes me want to purposely take it out for a drive, and I'll be honest, not many modern cars have made me felt this way. Never mind that the side door bins don't fit a large size water bottle, it doesn't have a center dome light, nor the front and rear passengers have a center armrest, but it's okay, because every time you get into a Swift Sport, it just leaves a smile on your face. Modern cars, I feel, are getting increasingly and sometimes unnecessarily complex. And I'm not talking about advanced technological or safety features. I'm referring to fancy gizmos that supposedly help you drive better, such as launch control, adaptive suspension, variable traction control, torque vectoring. None of those are present in the Swift Sport. Heck, it doesn't even have a drive mode selector. It is as simple as get in and drive. I know many purists cried that the lack of a 3-pedal box is a missed opportunity, and yes, I completely agree. If you're able to manually shift your own gears in the Swift Sport, that would just complete the entire experience. It's like having meat curries in your banana leaf rice, that extra kick of perfection. But we make do with what we have, and I have to say that this automatic transmission is actually not too shabby. The shift logic is actually pretty sporty, it's responsive, the shifts are also pretty crisp. My only complaint is that when you're in the lower gears, below 2000 RPM, it can be a little bit clumsy. What I'm trying to say that yes, it's better with a manual, but it's still great as an auto. The ZX833S Suzuki Swift Sport fills in the void left by the 208 GTI, Fiesta ST and Polo GTI, not in terms of power and performance, but more on price of sub 150,000 ringgit. The Swift Sport is the most exciting car that I've driven this year, partly because I had little to no expectations towards it. But the sweet, punchy turbo engine, lightweight, nimble handling, and stellar ride composure left me smiling every time I get out of the car. If only there were lesser plastic surfaces in the cabin and more toys to play with, this would be an easy recommendation. Sure, if you look at the recall market, it opens up to a lot more options, such as the GT86, BRZ, Miata ND, and if you look at the used market, there's the Mark 7 Golf GTI. However, if you're looking for a brand new car with official manufacturer warranty, this is the hottest hatch and car you can buy for under 150,000 ringgit.